Well, hello everyone. I have not seen you for a very long time. Let me tell you, we'll do a little fill-in, we'll give a little update, and we'll do a little catch up, if you will. So, hello, if you are new, my name's Ivy. I live by Disneyland. I've been posting Disney World vlogs, and then I have been posting nothing lately. And if you follow me on Instagram, you see a lot of pictures of my dog. That's basically the gist of what has been happening lately. So let's see, the last time I saw all of you, I think it was January. Oh, AJ and I might have popped out for Festival of the Arts. Festival of the Arts, oh, that might have been the same trip. I can't even remember. It was our trip for Festival of the Arts and the cast preview for Tron. So that was 7 months ago, and then I have posted nothing. I have filmed. We went to Disney World in May with my mom and my brother. It was an amazing trip. I don't know, I haven't even turned on my camera since we got to the airport after that trip. So I don't even know what the footage looks like. I really want to go back and watch it because I had such a great time doing Disney World with them. So I would like to put those videos up, even though they're way late. So we have that. And I've gone to Disneyland a couple of times, but you know, vlogging in Disneyland is not as exciting for me as vlogging in Disney World. I love sharing information of things that I learn for vacation, not so much of the tips and tricks of Disneyland and things that update, and that's not really my vibe. I love using YouTube as a tool to plan my trips, and so that's really the information that I like sharing. So I've tried vlogging in Disneyland a couple of times, and it doesn't make me really excited. So I'm not saying I'll never do it, but it just really hasn't been a thing for me that I get really stoked about. I mean, if that's what you're looking for, let me know. No one has told me otherwise. So definitely leave a comment if Disneyland is really more of what you're looking for. So anyways, May. In May, I was, leading up to May, I was basically going through I'm calling it a midlife crisis from the time I left the Festival of Arts trip and from the time I went back in May. There were just a lot of things going on in my personal life. I was very unhappy. I was not finding fulfillment in my work anymore. I was just really ready for something different. However, I am a Taurus and change is not really my vibe. So it took me a long time to really build up the courage to even open up a job board and look for a job. Then I went through the process of applying for jobs, getting automated messages telling me no, or just not hearing anything at all. And then I came across an opportunity, and it's actually where I ended up now. So I was going through the interview process for that job in May, and I was waiting to hear back. I was really hoping I would hear back while I was at Disney World so we could do a really fun celebratory dinner. I didn't hear back while I was on that trip, and it actually took a couple more weeks once I got home and then had to go through another round of interviews. So after, I think it was 5 rounds of interviews and a marketing package, I got offered a new job. So have been really going through that transition. So that's mostly of what's been going on in my life. I was spending a lot of time going through all of that, personal development, I guess, personal growth, whatever you want to call it. So I was not in a space to film and share or even edit. Did not have that capacity in any way, shape, or form. So then 3 months ago, I started my new job, and it was just super busy off the bat of learning a new company. I was learning a lot of new skills and really finding my place there. So that's kind of where I was and have been slowly but surely clawing my way out of that space, and I'm in a much better spot now. And feeling better about all aspects of all the things. And so we're here. But with that, I'm very excited to share. Maybe I should take a step back one more time. At the end of last year, AJ and I planned a trip to France. And we were really excited to do this long trip, London, France, Disneyland, Paris, like all the things. And we were super excited. As life has happened, we decided to postpone France. And it was like a bummer, but there was a really good consolation prize. So while France is postponed, I'm not saying canceled because we will go. We will go to France. I have not spent the last 200 days on Duolingo for nothing. But we are going on a Disney cruise, and I am so excited because one, I love Disney Cruise Line. Now, I never thought I would be someone that liked cruising. I always had this idea of what cruising was, and it did not seem like something that I would necessarily love. And then we had friends that invited us to a wedding on the Disney Wonder back in 2018, 2019. And I was very nervous to go on that cruise. One, because I get motion sick real bad. So I was very nervous about that. But then I just didn't really know what to expect. I'd read a lot of blogs, I'd watched YouTube videos, but there just still weren't things connecting for me as to what do you do all day on a cruise ship? What do you do when you're in the middle of the ocean? How do you do certain things? You know, I was just very nervous. After that cruise, I decided that I loved Disney Cruise Line. Now, I can't say I love cruising because I've never been on any other cruise line, but I've loved cruising with Disney Cruise Line. So this will be our 7th cruise, and it is not just any cruise. We are going up to Vancouver and sailing from Vancouver to Hawaii. I'm so excited. So we leave next week. I have a lot to do before then. So we're going to Vancouver for a couple days. We're sailing to Hawaii. We are going Hilo, Honolulu, Kauai, Maui, Honolulu. I think I did that correct. And then we're going to Aulani for a couple of nights. So, like I said, not a bad consolation prize for canceling France. So that's kind of the gist of what's been going down, why I've been so quiet. I am back in whatever capacity that means. So we do plan on vlogging the trip. So traveling to Vancouver, 6 days at sea. What do you do for 6 days at sea? And then what to do on each island. You know, this is probably the least prepared I am for any trip. We have a rental car for every island, but that's pretty much where our plans stop. So we have a few ideas, so we need to hash some of that out this week. But yeah, really, really excited for all of that. So that's kind of my update for all of you. I'm, hope that you will enjoy some cruise vlogs very soon. I am going to film a packing video, and I've started pulling way too many outfits. So I will share all of that soon, and it's just kind of nice to be back. So if you have any questions, if you have any things that you want to see during the cruise, anything about Hawaii, anything for Aulani, drop those down below. I'm going to put this up before we leave, so that way I can see your comments as they come through. Or you can follow me on Instagram, send any DMs or messages in real time. That's kind of the scoop. Thank you for anyone who is sticking around and went through my last 6 months of not posting anything. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you very soon.